Hello, I'm a human being who likes to play Lego games, and one of those devices that are used to play those is a controller, and mine is janky as hell. It has a horrible drift, and I'm sad. Very sad. I can't beat up children in Lego games anymore. So I've decided to switch over to keyboard and mouse, which I suck at. Like a lot. A whole bunch of multiple suckings are occurring when I use a keyboard and mouse. I barely use it. I don't use it that much for Lego games. And when I do, they're sucking. Anyway, I have videos of me just practicing bridging and aiming. I did more bridging than aiming, so I could suck less when I use these things. Uh, 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 yeah. So, for the aim training, I did a lot of command stuff and essentially spawned an unkillable zombie in which I can shoot a lot. And the main point of this was to increase just general aiming with the bow and strafing bow spamming thing I see a lot of PvPers do because it's actually useful sometimes. And I actually did see an improvement, although I don't know by how much. I did learn that I pressed buttons in the wrong order and in the wrong way. I basically I'd 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 just press like different strafe buttons that were unnecessary. I didn't sprint sometimes. Sometimes I wouldn't even move because I dropped my bow too early. And I learned how to not do that. Although, another thing is I don't know how this would affect server delay for my ability to compensate for that. So I'd have to just go in a normal game and try that out to see if I can improve on that. Now, for the bridge training, I had a pre-prepped world I use a lot when teaching friends or learning new techniques I found about bridging. And for anyone wondering, the bridge meta for the Bedrock Edition is way different, like absolutely way different than the bridge meta in Java Edition. Speed bridging in Java Edition is doo-doo butter compared to speed bridging in Bedrock Edition. It is way faster to do in Bedrock because of the way that block placement is done over the edge, and it's just faster. So for this world, I just have infinite glass, saturation, and resistance, and it's a super flat, which I can just then go ham on doing things, like I said, improving or learning new techniques. I did improve slightly, mainly with my aim and general movement, although it wasn't drastic. I saw a slight change. The main problem is that I need to improve my button pressing and understanding of a keyboard, because I play with controller and I barely use a keyboard in my life because I'm a little boo. So I think that's just for everything really, for like PvPing and speed bridging and whatever else. I just need to improve my understanding of my keybinds and how the movement works. The movement is a lot more like static. It's a lot more stiff than controller. You can do a lot more on controller than for the movement-wise than you can do on keyboard and mouse. Although you have more freedom on your camera.